barely waking up here. It's now 2:10 a.m. on my way to the station. So, if you're a runner, this book is great. It's called 12 Unusual Challenges for Runners. One of those challenges is the night run. You basically start at 4 a.m. until the sunrise. Now, this is May the 22nd, so meaning the sun will already rise here in the Netherlands at 5:30 a.m. So if you start at 4, that will be only 10 kilometers and something. So I thought make it a bit more challenging. I will be arriving at 3:30 in Amsterdam Central Station, and I will drop my stuff in the lockers and start my run from there.
Vertrekt over Heer 5.
Now, why Amsterdam? Because Amsterdam, it's really cool to visit the city, our capital city here in the Netherlands, at night, because I don't come here often in the nighttime since I live in The Hague. And I thought it would be cool to explore it. Well, it's nighttime, see how that's like. I'm not sure if I choose the best night to do that, as it's a Friday to Saturday night, or a Saturday morning, so you can still see people walking home from partying, drinking. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, as you can see, this looks really beautiful. With the typical canal boats, the beautiful church, which you always see when you are arriving here in Amsterdam from the station. It's still fairly busy on the streets. But let's see. Let's follow the route I planned. Should do about half a marathon, just a little short of half a marathon. Let's see. With about 16 degrees, it's pretty hot to go running. It's usually like have to add another 10 degrees on top of that because of your body heat. It's very warm. Might not have been the best choice to run at a Saturday morning. People still think Amsterdam is the capital where you can do anything in terms of partying. So I had to dodge a lot of drunk people down in the centrum. And I passed by some agents, some police officers, and he said like, hey, it's 4 a.m. I said like, hey, good morning. Can you imagine what a night shift that must be when you're a police officer? As you can see behind me, it's already starting to get light. You can see the blue sky. So it will be another glorious spring day today. Yesterday was the first official really hot spring day. In some part of the country it was about 27 degrees. Oh wow, look at this. That's a very nice canal boat. Anyways, that's enough of the weather report. Let's focus on the run, as it's quite a heavy run. Struggling a bit with the heat. Alright, now running straight through the Jordan, one of the most famous neighborhoods here in Amsterdam. Alright, time to take one gel, some Morton Gel 160, get some salts and some carbs in there, make it for another I guess 10 kilometers. We've done about 11 now. In case you're wondering what is the time.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Nice. There you go.
Hey, I love you, my bro.
You too.
My bro. Forever, bro.
Walking underneath the beautiful Rijksmuseum. It's also the passage when you, or rather part of the Amsterdam Marathon course. So if you're doing the full marathon, you will pass here. I think, if I remember correctly, pass here, and then go to the right towards the Vondelpark. So now I'm running on the museum square. This is the Van Gogh Museum. Then there's the Stedelijk Museum and the Concertgebouw, where they perform, I guess, mostly classical music. It's indeed a very classical building. So the nickname of the Stedelijk Museum building is called the Bedtop. I guess you can see why. We're now coming up to the Vondelpark, the most famous park in Amsterdam, right in the middle of the city. Curious what we're gonna find there. People sleeping in the park. So I already exited the park. I kind of wanna go around this neighborhood a little bit. This is the old South or the Oud-Zuid neighborhood here in Amsterdam. That's next to the Vondelpark. I think it's a very rich area. I do love how quiet the streets are around here, and I guess, oh, well, of course, it's okay, it's just a loop here. We have about 4 kilometers to go. I think we'll finish a little bit past sunrise already, since the filming and content making took up some time along the road. But that's okay. I think we can already see the sunrise starting over there. The tram is not operating yet, because it's a Saturday morning. So you can just walk here or run here. Oh, there's the police. Maybe that's not a good idea. Let's see. I think they're in a hurry to get somewhere. So we're now running through the famous Albert Kuip markets. It's one of the more famous markets in Amsterdam. Guess they're already setting up. But Saturday will be a busy day for them. I think this market is here every day. So while the bars are still cleaning up, the markets are being prepared for the day. Interesting to see this transition from night to day. I actually came often to Amsterdam, but some parts like this part I didn't really came through yet. So it was cool to explore some new territory. Ah yes, there is the sun, just peeking above the horizon, above the trees there. So this is actually also part of the Amsterdam Marathon. Not sure if you can see, but there's like a tunnel down there. You come from that side, going back into the city, but there's like one last climb before you're going towards the Vondelpark and the finish in the Olympic Stadium. But that tunnel, it really wrecks a lot of people, especially if you, I guess you're already
38 kilometer in, something like that. Or maybe 35. Don't remember, it's a few years ago. Now running past the Amstel Hotel. The Amstel Intercontinental. I think this is one of the few really luxury hotels. Like a lot of stars and stuff. And here's my favorite car again. Actually, I want to show you something. Not sure how well you can capture that, as this is a wide lens, but those stones are the remembrance stones of mainly the Jews that were killed in one of the camps between 1940 and 1945. There's a lot of them. You can see them here as well. So they used to live there. So that's why they put the remembrance stone right in front of that entrance. They also have this in Berlin, if I'm not mistaken. There's a whole website where you can track them and see all of them. I think it's a very beautiful way of remembering people and making people aware. Because if you're just walking the streets, and you suddenly see that, you're like, hey, what's this? Now you know. I think it was all in Dutch. Quite hungry, actually. I mean, it is kind of long time ago since I had my dinner, because I went to sleep like 9 p.m.ish. Already had my dinner at 4:45, just to make sure I was able to sleep properly. Still, I was too excited for this run. It's kind of hard to sleep. In total, I think I slept about 2 hours. No, I guess 3. But yeah, actually not enough. I wanted to sleep quite a bit more. But yeah, since I came all the way from The Hague, I needed to get up rather early, even for me. That was pretty early. Anyways, still holding strong. I think we are about 19 kilometer in, so quite good. Just a lack of water, should have brought more. And this is it, the final stretch. About 300 meters to go to the finish point. Here we are, at the finish. Woof. Let's see how much kilometer that was. So it's 1966. 2 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah, here we are at the Magere Brug, or the Skinny Bridge. Very famous part of Amsterdam. I'm really loving how tranquil everything is now, because during the day later on it'll be very busy. The water is very calm. All the houseboats are just chilling. There's actually already a little boat. I don't know, maybe they're doing some kind of breakfast cruise or something. Speaking of breakfast, they're really famous. So as soon as you finish a run, it's a good cause to change your shirt, especially when it's drenched like this. So let's do that somewhere here. Always put a dry one in a Ziploc bag so it actually stays dry in your running vest. Alright, much better. So yeah, this says 247 on a mission. This was definitely a mission. I'll recap a little bit later when I do have some food. Maybe a cheeky coffee to get me home. And then back to bed, I guess, after a warm shower. Now the sun is getting a bit higher. Very beautiful with the bridge in front of it. It's amazing. Found myself a cheeky little espresso. Good stuff. All right, that was a nice little breakfast. The run was definitely a challenge because, like I said before, it was on a Saturday morning. A lot of party goers going around the city, a lot of taxis, to especially in the center, to avoid while running the streets. But overall, it was quite fun. It's something different to run in the middle of the night. And also to see the city come awake again. Like you can see here, people just chilling. Everything is getting open. The boats are getting busy. Those boats actually, they cross the river to the north side of Amsterdam. They're free. So you can just go back and forth whenever you like. Also they go to the NDSM wharf. It is a bit of a refurbished, of a revamped, rather, former dock area. So definitely go check that out when you're in Amsterdam. Would I do it again, a 4 a.m. challenge? Absolutely. I probably would choose to stay in the city rather than going there, because that costs me a lot of sleeping time. I still have to go 1.5 hours to go home. So I definitely will crash when I arrive at home. And then sleep maybe some other 4 or 5 hours, hopefully. Thank you for joining me on this running adventure. Running challenge, rather. And see you in the next adventure. Bye for now.